Weekends getting poppin' on the low. Better yes, brother, for sure. Yeah. Said no to most of these, yeah, for the most part. I think a lot of these things we feel like they're innocent, but it does. It's a certain energy that comes behind it. Especially if you counter some of these things, and a lot of people tend to have a negative outlook when it get countered. So also a lot of false confidence in it. That's so much stuff that's going on. Let me see something real quick. I gotta check something real quick. Okay. Said 5 and 7 are okay. What's 5? I'm self-made. 7. And it should be my yeah, it's kind of deep. What am I?
Hey,
So what you got for me? What caught your eye?
mm, well, I agree with all of them because it's like I sometimes realize like people project a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
what you were saying, like they're projecting something and they think that they're saying something positive, but it's it shows that their mindset is definitely in a negative state. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that people even listen to themselves enough to even be able to decipher their thoughts and emotions.
Yeah.
So they just speak and like have no emotional regulation. And then when other people like you and I who have the ability to decipher these things, listen to them, we realize like they're emotionally unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most of the time, for real, it's like a force type thing. This thing we try to convince outsiders when we can't even convince ourselves. It's so many things that come behind these terms that we use. A lot of it is rooted in bitterness. A lot of it is like a selfish type thing, or trying to push some type of provoking, and then when we provoke, then we get that action, and then we want to get mad. So there's just so much stuff behind these things. A
Like
lot of
what's your
these
number
seem like
three?
they're innocent, but they not.
Yeah. Number three is the worst one for me, I feel like, because
Oh yeah,
oh my
facts.
god, it's the most ignorant thing. Like I hate when they say. I just swiped past a live that this guy was saying that, oh well, we can't be racist, and I'm like, are you serious? Why do y'all get on the platforms and make us look dumb? Like I can't stand it. Because then these are the same ones that are speaking for the entire community. Like you can think that, but don't bring me in it.
Exactly.
It's just so
Exactly.
dumb. Like they say, oh, it's systematic. Like, bro, I'm
That's their favorite word, right?
I'm not oppressed. Like I don't know why. Like certain black
Okay, I'm
people.
gonna like you, man. I'm about to ask you. Okay, you preaching?
Yeah, I'm
Ready to
not
find.
them liberal that you're oppressed and you're not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the only thing on prison is our decisions we make. That's what happens. We make
Mm,
messed up decisions that we think everybody against us when we're free to make those decisions, but all of a sudden we're not free.
yeah,
And
it
things
gets
don't
really
work our way.
annoying. Like, and then if you don't agree with them, then all of a sudden you're a coon, you're tap dancing, this
Boy,
and
I done
that.
got that. Yeah, done got that plenty of time.
Like, what? I don't agree with the fact that you're trying to blanket and monolith.
That monolith, I made a live about that. I actually got a live about that too. Like black people are not monolith.
Just
I
like
don't
they went
realize
crazy over the Ralph Lauren
that.
collection. Like those
Mhm.
people, man, they talk the most and like they're just so dumb. And it's like, bro, some of us can afford the collection, that's one, and we liked it. And we like
Mhm.
to dress like that in general. Like we don't all walk around in ski masks and
Right.
lingerie because you know the girls love wearing lingerie outside now. Um,
I'm right.
we don't walk around like that. Some of us like the preppy style, and we that's how we dress.
They get everybody attention but they man.
Like it's weird. Like they want us to all be oppressed. Like what?
Me having that mindset all the way to the grave. That's a horrible way to waste life. But be the
Yeah.
same ones that be saying that nobody can shut me up. Nobody can. You can't do this. You just pick.
hmm
This be selective. One minute you got control, one of them you can't.
Exactly. But then when you talk about the people that commit heinous crimes in our community, it's
Hmm.
like they always try to cater for them. Like, bro, no, don't do that because what made them do that? White
Right.
people.
All the time. You already know.
Country's getting sick of them, and I'm glad because
Don't
it's
they got like a black for cheese thing?
oh yeah, big time. I have it
Hmm.
for the ones who walk around and just swear we have shackles on our wrists. Like, come on.
Hmm. I don't know why they want us to be like that so bad. They be like, you just don't understand. Bro, I've been hearing this since I was a kid. How not to understand it? Hmm.
If the ancestors were alive, they'll be ashamed of y'all because they weren't even this, you know.
Right. They was actually going through it and still didn't all claim all that. They still was fighting. What up, Fuji? Fuji you always come in here when I got this topic up. She trying to come in here and say, F them kids.
And oh, I don't like that one either.
Yeah, that's the word.
I
That's the
never
this
thought that
one.
was
That
funny.
one get everybody.
I
There's
never
so
thought
many
that
people
was
that say,
funny.
yeah, it's messed up. I don't think I ever used that term either. I just ain't get it. Hmm. I always
Some,
say if you don't say it, if you can't say it in front of your kids, don't say it behind them. That's how you know it's wrong.
it's like why? Like wow, it's not even funny. Like some things they say is just like it just gets cringy,
Yeah,
awkward.
they say that because they had the kids, then get stressed over the kids they had, and then want to take it out on the kids. I just never understood that. The kids ain't asked to get here. F yourself. How about that? That's probably the reason why a lot of people in that situation. They got effed and then want to say F the kids.
hmm
Ain't that something?
I don't see any other group of people talking like that, and they think it's a
Except
joke.
us. That is true. I ain't never thought about that. I don't be hearing. Mm-mm-mm. We put the traumas on everybody. Everybody but ourselves.
hmm It's just
Mm-mm-mm.
sad. I got black fatigue, but not for people like you. People
Not
like
you
you.
eating like I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man. I'm the only eater around these streets. Son.
I'm eating some Takis.
The Takis, not the Takis. I heard that thing be tearing people up.
I know I'm not supposed to, but I'm craving them.
So them things. He said them kids are on to something. Them kids be loving those things.
Yeah, no, these are bad. People shouldn't even be eating these for real.
Only
Seriously.
eater was wild. Leon always catches stuff. That boy got the selective suspect ears or something. This is suspicious. He ain't say hi nothing. He's so funny, dog. My brother funny, man. Where your best friend at, man? He wasn't my girl live earlier.
Even that first one kind of gets me because it's like, why do you feel like you have to say that? Like, I don't know. Like, are you like, nobody else does this, you know? But I'm looking on the internet, I'm like, why do black people feel so deeply insecure? Like, the fact that we have to say certain things, like, and then on the internet, why do y'all have to make us all suffer Like, just keep scrolling. Like the picture, put some hard eyes, like, and keep it going. You don't ever see pictures of white people and white people in the comments like, "Oh, white beauty."
No, right. Never hear nothing like that. That white beauty right there, boy. Keep that shine going. Oh, that's that Asian beauty. Ooh.
Like, oh my god! And then when everybody starts talking about race, then it's like, oh my god! Now look what you did because you keep bringing it up. Like, can we just live?
Nope. I try to tell people, man, color don't color don't make you, you make your color.
These they need therapy.
Yeah.
There's too many of them. That's the problem. Like, more than a good chunk of the community thinks like that and behaves like that, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. They been getting rewarded for being that way. That's the reason why they don't want to change.
But that's why
If
the
I
conservatives is coming to tear them up. Because listen, the liberals will take stuff like that, but the conservatives, and even when it comes to like the liberals, they're
hmm
starting to get tired of them too. Like,
Yeah.
look at how they voted. I looked at the votes. I'm like, oh my god. Like the
Yeah,
white
right.
liberals, they're getting burnt out too. Because what I've noticed is the black liberals like to say weird things and like make themselves victims and all types of crap. And they be forgetting that these are just people too. They're gonna get tired of you eventually, and
Yeah,
they still
eventually.
are.
hmm That was the one of the funniest things though, with going back to that I'm prejudiced, not racist thing. That jump. I heard somebody at my job say that jump. I guess my head never wrapped around it when he said that though. But I was actually sinking into it. Then as I got older and started thinking about it, like, what the heck? Like, that's the same damn thing. You just trying to say it
Mhm.
cuter. Because imagine a white T man said, "I'm prejudiced against black people, I'm not racist." Just think about that. I'm not racist. I'm just prejudiced. You know we ain't letting them slide on that.
Like they don't understand. Like when they say things, like other people are actually listening and thinking about what you just
hmm
said.
hmm That's why I ain't gonna lie. I be getting mad when people, if I get like, say, if I had a white T person in my panel and stuff, I got actually a few white T, and they be, what? This is a black conversation. They got all this anger just come out of nowhere. Like, what the hell is you mad for? This is TikTok. Chill. Why do it seem like every time black is mentioned, they gotta have some type of anger behind it? I don't get it. Like, damn, what the? Man, my fatigue coming on.
Hmm.
What'd you say, man?
No, I was saying what's up to Fuji.
Fools, you know she came in here. She went for the F them kids. She going. That's the only thing she see right there.
F them damn Uh, but nah, I like that you made this, cause
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep putting it up too. That's like the third day me putting this up.
cause for some reason every time I look at it, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, there's so many things, and the thing is, everybody a lot of people use these sayings and don't even realize and took time to think on them. So I'm gonna get somebody.
Hey, that's facts. And
Yeah.
some people don't even realize, like, naturally, your actions just show some of these things.
hmm
Especially when I ain't gonna lie, I see a lot of the Black Beauty stuff for real, for real. Like a
Yeah.
lot of that. My black is beautiful.
What the hell? Right? Like who? My thing is like who are we trying to convince? Like
I
who?
be looking at these people like,
All you gotta
who's
do is tell
calling you
yourself
ugly?
that. Tell yourself that. Who else cares? That's
Um,
like me saying my light skin is beautiful. I'm yelling that out everywhere. Like what the hell? Who else gonna care? What the hell?
well, another
Who-
light skinned person probably. Who knows? Oh, I thought I
Not
was on
another
mute.
light
My
skin.
bad. My bad. I thought I was on mute.
You
Nah,
right?
what's
You
going on,
are
y'all?
beautiful, bro. I'm like, if you don't get your dang
Uh,
on little nine stuff
uh,
on.
uh, uh, time you on, fam? That
But
right there.
no,
Hey, man, that be ready. You be ready to throw hands by that time.
Yeah.
What you on, cuz? Like, you good?
He said, I was just trying to assist you, bro. That's all. You
I'm
said
gonna
light skin was
assist you,
beautiful.
alright? I'm gonna assist you, alright? Yeah. Yeah, assist you on the out of here.
hmm
50,000 in the air.
But until
Yep.
you said the whole convince thing, I never really took it that way until
Yeah.
you said that. Cause I was like, damn, that do sound like when you think about the other side of the coin, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, it is almost like I'm trying to prove something. Cause
Mm-hmm.
if I gotta say it, if I really gotta go out my way to acknowledge that my black skin is beautiful, then that means that I'm indicating that somebody said that it's not beautiful.
Mm.
Not
Exactly.
all the time. Not all the
What you got
time.
for me? Let's get it.
Not all
Let's
the
go.
time. Because some people will say that, some people will use that in the form of an affirmation to speak, highly of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They will use that set term or that set phrase for that minute. And tell me I'm lying. People will use
They
that in
can. I
moments to
can
speak of
believe that though,
themselves
but
and to speak them highly of.
yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. That's
But
why.
is the affirmation there because again, it's somebody that made you feel like you need to sit in this damn mirror and acknowledge that your black skin is beautiful. It ain't you. It's somebody making you do it.
Okay, I see
Cause
that.
Mm,
my
I see that.
depends
Yeah.
on the person. Depends on the person. I'll say that.
I
cause
think
cause to
every
me
time you,
that's a
yeah,
low self esteem. That's showing low self esteem.
that's always gonna be like that. I think everybody at some point had low self esteem on certain things. That's how you build confidence up. But I think majority of the time, it's people like it's a difference. I do believe it's a difference on saying it out loud versus saying it to yourself, right? So a lot of times you might have to chant to yourself that, yeah, I'm confident in my skin, or I'm confident, you know what I'm saying? But it's a difference when you say it out loud. You really trying to convince somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like your stuff is based off of, how if what somebody's saying, and then if somebody agree with it, then that make your confidence feel better. Like, yeah, you right. Here, black is beauty, stuff like that, whatever. Um, but if somebody don't say that, that's when you see that anger come out, and that's why I say when these things are set up for somebody to counter it for you to feel less than, that's how you know these things just don't stand for real. Because you're supposed to be saying this to yourself.
Anyway,
Cause anybody that find themselves attracted, they'll be like, "Damn, I'm beautiful as fuck." Like it wouldn't be no black or white attached to it.
Right.
It would just be like, "Oh, girl, you bad. You cute."
I'm smart. I'm smart. Not I'm black smart. What the
what the fuck is
Black
that?
smart.
Excuse my language, but what is that?
heck? I'm saying, what color got to go on everything like that? Man.
I think it hit different when
Let
it
me
does
use this
though.
black beautiful brain.
My
I'm
black beautiful brain,
weak.
right? I got a black beautiful voice. Oh yeah, I might clip this. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Diabolical.
Kisser, welcome back. I remember you.
Hey, hey. Is it really good to say Black Beauty? Yes. BBW? Yes. I'm prejudiced. I'm not racist. Yes. F them kids, especially if you have kids. Yes.
Hmm.
I'm self-made. Yes. God forgive. I don't. Yes. I need you to be my peace. No. And I
You gotta
match
know now.
energies. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I,
1 out of 8.
I really hate when people say, be my peace. Motherfucker, how can I be your peace if you bring me hell
Mm.
and you bring me grief?
I
You
remember
know what I mean? Like,
your New York accent stuff. I remember you.
remember it. Have it
I remember you.
etched in your brain. But I'm just saying, like, it's supposed to be chill. Like, we supposed to be each other's peace. And if I'm bringing you grief, what you think you bringing me? You
Don't
think
y'all
I want
hear?
to be stressed? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be stressed, but if I'm bringing you the stress, it's because I got too much stress on my back. So who do you think is bringing me
Mm.
that stress? You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, come
I
on now,
swear, y'all
guys.
don't y'all hear
Let's
the don't y'all
let's
hear
be
the
grown
Timberland
ups.
boots?
You should. I'm
You hear
stomping them.
That's
But
facts.
yeah,
Okay.
what are the sayings that's used that you believe is not? Damn, I need my glasses. These words is meshing together. Golly,
There you go.
is not
Mashing,
really
mashing.
good. Um, I hate when people try to separate. When people try to like, how I say this. Well, I guess like that's you. It means that they have a difference of opinion, and even though that even though I may have proved them wrong, they still gonna keep their opinion. If I just proved you
Bitterness.
wrong,
I mean, stuttering.
you're gonna keep your opinion even though you actively know that it's wrong. I think that is the dumbest fucking thing that people do nowadays. It's like, I'm gonna stay stupid to spite you, but you're staying stupid. Like, I don't get it. Like, that stresses me out so badly. That saying really pisses me off.
Okay.
But yeah, that.
You said stubbornness, flat out. Okay. You said, hold, I proved you wrong. I looked it up, and you still saying, okay, I'm stubborn.
Yeah, I be coming with proof because I love to be right. I love
I
to be
can tell.
right. Because,
I can tell.
oh yeah, no, I love to be right. But that's because I'm a know-it-all. I like to know it all. I love
Ain't
to
that what that's
read. I
called?
love to get information. Yeah, but it's like some people are okay with being stupid, and that just that grinds my gears.
You know what grinds my gear? Okay.
Stupid people. And what's worse is that stupid people don't know that they stupid.
I know you played that Nicki Minaj song. You's a stupid hoe.
I don't even listen to Nicki Minaj.
Stupid.
I don't even listen to her.
Stupid.
But I agree when she was like, you a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. Hell yeah. I was singing that shit.
You was stupid.
Hey, she was smart for that.
Just stupid. I thought that's one of your New Yorkers right there. I would have thought you'd have messed with her.
I know, but I just can't fuck with her. Ooh. But I do like that song because
you like stupid
people.
Quick shout out to all my fire detector neglectors out there. What's up?
Yo.
What?
I like Kanye's song better. You're such a fucking hoe.
Out of all those songs, wow.
Orlando Brown said he sucked hella crack. So I just can't respect them no more.
I don't think you say that on TikTok.
What?
What'd he say?
Oh, I don't know what he said.
Oh, Chrissy came in.
But you know what I said.
Hey, Chrissy came in. She didn't even say hi. She said block. Mute. What's up, Chris?
I love moderators like that. Good.
Yeah.
Corniness off the lives.
How you feel? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Carissa?
Kisser. Yeah, y'all remember Kisser, man? Y'all remember Kisser?
I don't like feeling incompetent. I don't. That's what she's talking about. Feeling incompetent. And when you feel incompetent, that means lack of knowledge. You don't study. You don't teach. You don't educate yourself. I don't like feeling that way. So if I feel incompetent, immediately. That's why I love when you say, Kev, like, go educate yourself on words. Go teach yourself on words. Stop just throwing shit around. I'm that type of person. I'm going to go read, get the knowledge. I don't like feeling incompetent. That shit make me feel like I'm the Lulu or I'm slow.
Yeah.
I don't,
or
like,
it makes me feel scared. It makes me feel scared. Like if I feel like I can't be myself, then it means that I feel insecure about something. And the only thing that makes me feel insecure is me not knowing. That grinds my gears. I need to be in the know. So if I'm like going into a space like this live and I felt like I wanted to say something but I wasn't well versed on it before I even wanted to be on, I'm gonna go research some shit real quick from reputable sources and make sure that when I'm about to talk my shit, can't nobody tell me I'm wrong.
I want to pop my shit. So when you Google that shit, you gonna know I'm
it pop up just like what I said.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Period. I love you. I'm following you.
Yes.
Right now.
Already. Look. Already.
The fuck. I love me a smart bitch.
Look, she sounds like me.
Ooh, you know what's best? When me and you sparring back and forth and you like, yeah, well, I got this fact. How about that? And I'm like, well, I got this fact. How about that? Yo, that shit is so hot.
Yeah,
I love it.
But that's the definition of a debate, though.
Oh, I love it.
But I tell people,
debate.
I know y'all ain't take debate classes because debate classes don't involve your emotions and yours. I don't care about your personal experience. What can you back up
give
with
me
facts?
hard facts, not anecdotes.
I don't care
That's
about
what she
your
said.
personal experience.
Yeah, what was BBW?
Yeah, please.
You said, what is it?
Yeah, what is
Big Beautiful Women?
Big Beautiful Women.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Just say it.
Oh, shit. What, the Big Beautiful Women or the BBW?
Narcissistic way to keep women fat.
Yeah. What
Who said that?
who is just a family? What's up, man? I ain't hear you say anything.
What,
What's
how
up?
you
I'm
doing,
just
just the family?
how's it going? I didn't know if you want people to get introduced first or not, Mr. Love.
Yeah,
That's
what's your
all.
pronouns and what's your color? Say no, I'm just it's like no.
Now, the
Nah,
one
you can
thing,
do
the one phrase I hate saying people hear and people say is "I match energy." Like
mm,
for me, it's like if I'm calm and collected, and you are, let's say, irate and frustrated, and I have to match your energy, then that says that I don't have a standing on my own. If I'm a principled man, we don't have to get to that level because that's how I feel. Like like the ladies were talking about debates, right? If that person is being emotional and I'm being factual, I'm not going to turn and all of a sudden be emotional on the same plane. It doesn't make sense. So I'm going to keep my regard and keep on being factual and leave. And at some point, that person has to see things logically. At some point, hopefully, but I will not
So,
turn.
as somebody who says that I match energies, you see how you're like, oh, well, if I'm being
Yeah.
logical, then, and she's being emotional, then
Uh,
I'm not going to stoop to the emotional
yeah.
level, right? But in my brain, because I actually say
Yeah.
that, a lot of the time, people who are quote unquote logical are ignorant. They don't know why they should have passion behind what they say. And a lot of
Okay.
people who say that don't have passion behind what they say, but I do. And they try to dismiss my passion. But a lot of the time,
Mm.
which what I said before, I'm a know-it-all. So a lot of the time I know that I'm right. You're logical, which
Uh-huh.
means that you're not right. So in my mind, the reason why you can be calm about it is because you're not right. You see how that kind of how you're going off of emotion and I'm just going off of correctness? You're right. I mean, you're wrong, but you're calm. I'm right, but I'm
Mm.
passionate. Those two things they coincide. But it doesn't mean that you are more logical because you're defending a moot point. You know
Okay,
what
I
I
mess with
mean?
that. I
So
mess with that.
that's why I
Okay.
get hype and stuff because y'all be stupid. Well, not you, but y'all be stupid and
Mhm.
y'all be arguing dumb
She
facts
might
and
be a
I'm
know-it-all.
passionate.
She might actually
Yo,
be a know-it-all.
bro,
So
ask
here's
my
my thing.
husband, bro. He gonna tell you. My wife knows everything. I'm
I'll,
lying.
Everything.
I'll say it like this,
He's my biggest
sister.
hater.
I'll say it like this, right? Like being passionate is wonderful and factual. That's great. Now, if I'm arguing against someone who's not willing to listen, then that's a whole different story, right? I mean, I'm learning
Really
at the
not,
same.
because I don't like listening to stupid people. It's literally a waste of my time.
Hmm.
Mm, okay.
That's a lot of people then. What
I mean,
about so
go
what would
ahead,
you consider
please.
what do you consider like stupid? There's some people
So
that's not as smart, might
I
be as
think
smart as you, like your
no, you're
children.
right. And I accept people where they're at. Like if you're
You
not smart and you know you're not smart, just shut the fuck up. But the
what
problem
about
is
children?
that a lot of no, I love educating kids.
Mm,
I try to have the most patience with them, even though I do think that there are stupid questions. But with kids, you can't tell them that. You know, you got to encourage
mm.
them to think
Why you don't
deeper
just do the same thing with an adult?
because you should fucking know better, bro. You have access to
That's not
information
smart
that the
because
kids
everybody
do
don't know
not
better.
have.
We know that
Because they don't
anybody
know
knows
that they're
better.
stupid. A lot of them
Now,
don't know that they're stupid. It's called the Dunning-Kruger syndrome or the
but
Hmm.
Dunning-Kruger
Interesting.
thing.
If that's the
Yeah,
case, we all stupid
stupid
as
people don't know
somebody.
they're stupid. Oh
I mean,
well,
I'll
yeah,
always say
unless
I'm
they're not.
stupid, but I'm willing to learn. So does that make me any different? If
No,
I know I'm stupid,
it just makes you ignorant. And you just
but
got to be okay with the fact that you're ignorant in some things. I know I
but
am. There's some
but I
things that I
like to
just
learn.
cannot give a fuck about. And I'm ignorant in
Gotcha.
that. It's okay.
But at least we're
That is
willing to
okay for
learn,
me.
right, Kisser? At least
Oh
we're
yeah,
letting.
yeah, yeah. I love learning. That's one of my favorite things.
But like you said, like there's some people that you and I can agree on that will completely just not even
Oh
listen to you,
yeah.
and
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely. I know that.
uh,
But those people you just can't talk to. I mean, I personally can't talk to them. It literally hurts my brain.
Interesting.
Like I get a headache behind trying to talk to them, and it's just like, never mind, forget it. I'm so sorry. I can't deal with this level of stupidity. I'm gonna go now. Thank you.
How's
There
everyone
was a
day going
person
though?
here that
Oh,
said
go
that
ahead.
they
It's
didn't
good.
want to
I'm
talk, that
blessed.
they didn't like the words BBW,
Uh-huh.
and she was like that there it's just an excuse for people to be fat. And I
Yeah,
just
that
want
was
to
Chrissy.
say, if she ever comes back or
That's
whatever,
Chrissy.
I
That
just
was
want to
Chrissy.
say who taught you how to think that way?
Yeah,
Because in Africa, uh
that's
bigger
Chrissy.
bodies mean fertility,
Mm-hmm.
and some bodies just hold weight differently. And the reason why we hold weight differently is because our genetics hold on to trauma. And if you come from especially if you come from impoverished like backgrounds, like if you've come from a line of poor people, whenever you get to eat, your body is gonna hold on to the calories more, because in your genes say that
Mm-hmm.
you have less access to food, so your body has to hold on to whatever you have.
Excuses.
It's not excuses. It's it's
All of
it's
them excuses.
genetics. It's psychology. You can go check it
That's
out.
one thing
I'm
you
a
really
know-it-all.
can't.
Remember?
Nah,
Go
you
do
not. Not
research.
until you lost on that one. I
I
don't have no
promise you.
sympathy for big people
What
at
is your
all.
name? I
I have
promise you. Go
no
look it up.
sympathy. Look. As
And
much
that's
as
your
they
bias. Who
look,
taught you how to
no,
think that
no,
way?
it's not even a bias. It's just like you.
It
Just like
is though.
it's the
The
lack
whites
of
taught you that.
no. It's the lack of trying to put in work. Cause like as much as you say that they can't lose weight, how much do they stuff their mouth?
How about those people who literally
You
have
about
been
to
on
make another
diets since they
excuse
were
again.
like
That's what I'm
8?
saying. Until
Wait,
you,
can I
it's
ask a question? Who
when
we
you keep.
talking about,
What do you
kids or
say?
adults?
Excuse me,
Oh
can I
no,
answer
we're
the
talking about
prompt?
adults, but then he just brought up the children, and I was telling him that what happens to the little girls who've been picked on all their life because they was big, and then they grow up into adulthood and they still big. Like what you say to them? It's genetics,
Wait,
How
and you
hold
just
on,
want to be
wait.
a hater.
Wait, hold on, I'm confused. So what are we talking about?
Oh, I said
Chrissy,
that
you
there was
gotta
somebody who
what
had
the
said that they didn't like BBW because it's just an excuse for people to be
Oh,
big.
absolutely, yes.
And I said,
Yes,
and
absolutely.
and I said that there's reasons outside of allowance that people's bodies are big. It's not just overeating. A lot of the time, it's not just overeating. And I mentioned that
Oh, like
in
thyroids, but that's
psychology, like
rare
in
though.
no, no,
That's
no,
rare.
not the thyroid. I'm talking about like in genetic like history and our coding, there are bodies that can't get
So,
rid of their weight because
yes, they
in
can. So,
their
can I be honest
genetic
with you though,
line,
love?
hold
Can I
on,
be honest
in their
with you?
genetic line, they didn't have access to food. So their bodies hold on to the calories because genetically their bodies are afraid that they're going to die because of the lack of
No,
resources.
no,
Yes,
that's an
research
excuse.
it.
No. So
It's not.
I have
It's
to
in
disagree. It
medicine.
is.
You
So my
can.
question. So
Hold
where's
on,
the
let me see if I
gentleman
can
shit?
find something.
No, it's not about
So
finding
what do you say
anything.
to the little
It's
girls?
about
What do you say to the little girls who grew up,
they
little chunky
parents
little
are
girls?
responsible for their
To
weight.
okay.
right.
I can't say nothing to no 10-year-old who's overweight. It's the parent that's feeding them. That's crazy work. But an
Right.
adult woman who's 400 pounds, take your ass to the gym, go walk, put your watch on, get good sleep, eat better. There's no excuse on obesity.
And then even if you're not eating better, right? It's this thing called calories or the how much you intake. People like to eat till they
100%, Kev.
stuffed. They
You're
gluttonous.
supposed to eat until you're satisfied. You're not supposed to
Right.
eat until your
See,
stomach hurts.
stuffed. Right. You're not.
Facts.
Everybody think that's
I
being
do that.
full.
I
Yep,
actively
I agree.
practice
That's
that.
what the
Eating until
Facts.
I'm
YT man taught us.
satisfied.
Speaking of YT man, so that's called it's called gluttony. If you ever knew that, a majority of us in
Gluttony,
America are
100%.
gluttonous. I think almost yeah, dang near almost all of us is
I
probably
have a
gluttonous.
client who
I
I'm braiding her hair
feel
right now, and she even said it's called gluttony, and we
Yes,
got
it's
to stop
gluttony.
making excuses for people being overweight. We got to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I will never judge a big body. I
No, we're
love
not
big
judging
bodies.
them. We're holding them accountable. I don't love big bodies. Hell
For
no, they
what?
don't. Fuck
I
big
love
bodies.
bodies. I love your body. It's big. I just wish it was
I
healthy.
don't
If
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
your big
healthy,
say.
then
body.
I
I
love
don't
your
care
body.
about your
However it comes.
rolls. No,
As long as
I
it's
think
healthy, I
I think
love your body.
Brooklyn,
Can I say
please.
something to this whole situation
Ooh,
right here?
Brooklyn.
Bro, you about to eat in a second. Can you cook?
You coming in or you staying out? Okay.
Hey, host, can I speak real quick?
What up? What you got?
All right, so for the young lady saying that it's people out here who can't lose their body weight and everything like that. Where did that body weight come from? You don't come out the womb of BBW.
Right.
Some
When you
babies do.
oh my
No,
God.
they
All right,
don't.
I'm
No, they
done
don't.
now.
Girl,
Some babies, some
I'm
babies
done.
is
I'm
born
done.
13
That
pounds.
that's a
Some
BBW.
babies is born 15
That's a
pounds.
BBW.
Some babies can't lose that weight. They stay big their whole life.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh like 160,
crazy people,
170,
women.
That's why you.
Y'all
That's
150,
gotta
why
stop.
you are defending.
180.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on,
140.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Nah,
You
we
think I
ain't
weigh
finna do that.
140?
We not doing that. We not fucking doing that.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no baby born big as
Thank you.
ain't no baby
I
born
got y'all to
big.
thank
Ain't
you.
no
Thank
common
you.
baby born big. Women gotta stop doing that shit. Y'all be making excuses to get
Just
away
because you
with
can't lose weight,
being
don't bring it
fat
on
and
every
be,
woman. I'm sorry. I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
yeah.
you.
I'm
Like
sorry. I
we gotta
think this is
stop doing
probably
that,
my
bro.
thing. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let him. Sorry.
I don't know
My
what you
baby was
apologizing for.
22 pounds. My baby was 22. My baby
Wow.
was
So you
17 pounds at
projecting.
2 months.
You
Oh, so
most
you're
My
definitely
baby was
projecting now.
projecting.
You
17
making it
pounds at
Oh,
worse.
2
okay, okay. You're
months.
projecting. Okay,
You
got it.
most definitely projecting now. You done open your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Shit, I keep thinking I'm muting
I'm
myself.
not
I'm muting the
projecting. I
wrong
just
people.
love big bodies. I'm never gonna have a problem with big
No,
bodies.
you
As
Of
long
are
as
course you're
they
because
gonna
healthy,
like
I'm
it.
never gonna have a problem with big
Of
bodies.
course you're not gonna have a problem with it.
because your baby was born
Never.
big.
A
Right.
girl, a
So what
boy,
was his
big bodies, as long
diagnosis?
as you
What was
healthy,
his
that's it.
diagnosis? What was his diagnosis?
He don't got no diagnosis. He
So
was
your
just a
baby
big
was just
baby.
born. So there was no diagnosis.
He was
I don't believe
no,
it.
my baby was
I don't
born
believe
8 pounds 6 ounces, and then by 2 months he was 17 pounds.
it. That's normal.
What?
I thought you said
Yeah.
he was born. You know what? Never mind.
How big is your baby now?
No, what I'm saying is, oh no, my baby is like 100. He's like 110 pounds now, but he's 14. He's 15, so he's
Right.
chill.
So he got small
He
now.
got
Oh,
long.
okay.
He's also like 5'10,
Right.
so it's
So he's
fine.
not a
He's stretched out.
BBW.
Exactly.
What I'm
Like
saying is, I don't
we
care how
gotta
big your
stop doing
body
that.
is as long as you're healthy. That's
You're
gonna be my. That's
no,
the hill
ain't
I'm
no.
gonna die on. I
So
accept
explain
your
to me,
body however
Carissa,
it come.
Carissa,
Kiss her. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kissa. Explain to
yeah,
me
yeah.
what healthy fat person you know that is still living to their 80 years old. Tell me, which one you know?
Oh, I know a lot of big bots.
No, to their 80, to their 80 years old. Tell me. I want to know the
Oh,
name so I can look it
I
up.
mean,
You don't know one,
I don't know.
right?
I mean, everybody that I've known that are like close to their 80s, they've all died. To be
Of
honest, they're
course,
all
because
dead.
their heart is overworking.
Jumping. You got to pink,
Their
bro.
heart is overworking. You can't sit up here and tell me if you love big bodies, you don't care about people. I'm sorry. If you love people that's
Right.
fat
No,
and
I just
big,
know
you don't
that
care
there
about
are
people.
different. I just
No,
know that
no,
there are
ain't no
different
different.
reasons for
No.
why bodies hold on to weight.
When you do an X-ray, right, on a body, don't the bones look the same? June 30.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
the
but
bone?
genetically,
Right.
people
So when
carry
people
weight
say,
differently.
hold on, wait, I'm not done yet. So when people say I'm big boned, but they go do an X-ray, don't they bones look the same as your bones?
Yeah, but I know that big
So okay, hold on, I'm
bonedness
not
is
done
not
yet.
a
Hold
thing.
on. Hear me out. So why is obesity a thing if being fat is normal or healthy?
I told my daughter to warm up my
I
house. Where'd she
said that
go?
I still think that big bodies can be healthy. That's all
No,
I
they cannot.
said.
If it can be, why is obesity a thing? If it can be healthy, why is obesity a thing? Explain that
Because
to me.
obesity is an
Oh, I
access.
asked
But
Cass.
what is
I asked you
obesity,
this. Where did
according to
I
white
find it?
people, is not
I don't care
obesity
about
to
them.
brown
No,
people.
I don't. I'm not talking about them. I didn't say nothing about
There
white
are
people.
there are
I'm asking you
cultures
a
in
specific.
Africa
I'm
right
asking
now.
you.
There are
I'm asking
cultures.
you a specific question, and you keep dancing around it.
I'm
If
not.
being overweight was healthy, and you love it, why is obesity a thing, and why do people die from unalive from heart attacks, overweight, cholesterol? Because that's weight. Cholesterol is weight. Hypertension is weight. Diabetes can be weight.
But
All
see,
that
here's
stuff
the
is weight.
thing. I know
No,
skinny
that no
people with
no 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 no
hypertension. I know
no no
skinny
no
people
no
with
no no.
Because
heart
once you lose the weight,
disease.
it goes
I
away.
know skinny people with diabetes. Like those are
We
not
not talking
exclusively
about.
fat people
You're not
problems.
answering my question. You
And
trying to dance around
obesity,
it.
I
You're
just
not
I don't
answering
know
my.
how to answer it then, love, because I'm giving you
Yeah, you
everything I got.
should. You should because you're promoting it. So you should know how to answer it because
I'm
you're
not
promoting it.
promoting it. I'm saying
Yes,
as
you
long
are. You
as you're
just said you
healthy
love
in your
big-bodied
big
women.
body, it's okay with me.
Yeah. So you should know how to answer the
Yeah.
question.
I gave you
This
all the
is this
answers, and
this is this is
it's
why
not enough
men
for
be
you.
confused with women because we be y'all be killing me, bro. Like you should be. So you mean to tell me that a person that is obese, hypertension, heart is overworked and trying to maintain your body, you love their body?
When I was
Okay,
pregnant with my second
you're
son,
Lulu.
I was
Hell no.
180
So,
pounds. When I was
is it
pregnant with my
about
second
looks
son,
or
I
is it
was
about health
180 pounds.
nowadays?
It's about health. For me, it's about health. But when I
Right.
was
There's no
pregnant
way
with my
it's about
second
health.
son,
There's no
they
way it's
hold on,
about
can I
health.
tell you something real quick? When I was pregnant with my second son, I was 180 pounds. The doctor told me that I was morbidly obese. I was pregnant at the time. The fact that he used the BMI scale, it
How
is the
tall are
BMI.
you?
Yeah, it's the BMI scale. I'm 5'7". The
And
fact that
you
I
said
was
at
on the
180?
BMI scale and he told me that I was obese,
At
that means
180?
that my body, yeah, at 180. It was on my
Yeah, of
chart. I
course
was
you are. That's the way that I'm
flabbergasted.
supposed to be. I'm 6 foot even. I'm
How
six
old
foot
are
Yeah,
you?
but I
even
was
and
How tall are
also
you?
I'm
pregnant.
6 foot
How tall
even
are
and
you?
I'm she says 5'7".
I was
Oh
about
And
yeah,
seven.
you're obese. Yeah, you're obese.
I'm 190 something. So you most
Oh,
definitely was big.
I'm not. Hello, but this is what I'm
Damn, Kev.
saying. Them doctors' BMI
Damn.
scales has nothing to do with our weight or what our bodies need. They use the BMI scale because it is what their people, which is not us, this is what their people, what they believe their people are supposed to be. But
Yeah,
you also
you
have to remember that the BMI scale was created by
no,
white
you
tees,
big. No, you
and those
big.
white tees.
No,
I'm
you
not.
big. You big.
No,
Yes,
you
you
big.
are.
No matter how you want to
Yeah,
put
you
that, you
big.
big though. You almost my weight. And I'm 6 foot even.
Damn, Kev, we the same height. What you about? 190,
Yeah, I'm
185,
Big
192
where?
to 200. I'm like I keep wavering from
Big
200 and
where?
195.
Where?
So let me
Hey,
go look at your
man,
page real quick. Hold
we in the
on.
Where
same
am I big?
we in the
Where
same
am I
boat, Kev.
big? I'm not big. I'm
Hold
just
on now.
saying those
Hold on
those
now.
those BMI scales were not created for us. That's what I'm saying. Those BMI
Oh
scales
yeah.
weren't designed
No, no,
for
no. I can
us.
see. No, I can see the. Oh, I can see where you
You ain't
have retaining
189,
weight.
is you?
No, I can see the
No,
retaining weight though in her
I was
neck.
about to
I can
say
see it
she
in her
don't look
cheeks.
180 now.
I can
Right, them
see it.
cheeks.
I'm
Yep,
Yeah.
them cheeks. You
not.
can see the cheeks though.
I can see it
Mm-hmm.
in her neck. I can see it in her back.
My
I can
cheeks
see
always
it.
been fat though. It's fine.
No,
But I
so
was
I
also
have
a
chunky.
fat
Hold
baby. I
on,
was
I got
22
chunky cheeks.
pounds at two
Hold on.
months.
I got chunky
See
cheeks
what I
too, but it
mean?
looks different when you're retaining water and you're retaining unhealthy weight. We gotta stop normalizing being obese. Like that shit ain't healthy. Your heart ain't built for that.
Hey, so I got a question
As
to that.
long as your body's
I
healthy,
got a question
I'm
to that. I got a
approving.
question to that. Do you think that and I don't mean to use her, but it's a good example. Do you think Lizzo is obese, or do you think she's perfectly weight in her perfect weight caliber?
No, Lizzo had a bunch of health issues though. She
Oh,
had a
yeah,
whole bunch of
don't
health
say.
issues.
Yeah, don't
Nah,
say.
hold on, Cap.
My
Nah,
issue was
we not
health.
finna use the health issue. We're not finna use that. I asked, would you classify her at first hand? If you went off first glimpse and seen her before she went through this transformation, would you have said she was fine or she was obese? I want to know the
Say
answer.
that one more time.
I I
Wow.
said if okay, you already know how I am with this. If you were to see Lizzo before you heard, researched, watched, or even ingested news about her and her transformation, would you have classified her as obese?
No, I would have just said she's a BBW.
Okay. Kev, I read up my case. I just wanted to see that right there. That kind of pretty much no further.
No,
But I was really okay.
she's just a big body. Now, once I learned of her health issues, that's the point. That's the point where I'm concerned, and I'm not more concerned about you losing the weight. I'm just more concerned about you getting into a healthier lifestyle.
Hey, Kev. Now, Kev. Now, y'all know me, man. Y'all know most of the time I sit back and I be chilling in the cut listening, right? Now, in this manner, hold on, Phil. I'm laughing. I'm sorry. This shit was just funny. You telling me, even with learning the health conditions which could come from being overweight or obese, as what my fine sis Chrissy was just talking about, we need to stop sitting here saying that certain things are what they fucking aren't. Excuse my French, Kev, you know how I get. But at the end of the day, she's fucking obese. I don't care how nobody looks at it. If a woman comes and preserves herself, if you look a certain manner or anything, if people can see that, like I don't know where all of that diminished, where people overlook that and just call and classify them as these BWs and all of that. Nah, you're fat. I don't give a damn. You're fat. Simple. Lose weight. Hit the gym. They talk about men and they weight and everything. They say we fat, we obese, we everything. But when it comes to women, oh, they BBW. She's just big bodied, or oh, she's fine
Curvy.
and curvy, right? Then they come back and learn later down the road, in quotations, health issues. Kev, what you say before? Say, I wonder why.
I wonder
Like,
why.
bro, people need to stop normalizing the most unpredictable ish. Like, this is crazy. Stop.
Yeah, that nigga
And
Sean,
I
he a
told you before I
BBW
didn't do
too.
that.
Sean, he a
I
BBW.
know you fucking lying.
Man, what the
Hey,
hell? I was quiet till you said that shit.
I know I had to mess with her. Like, too quiet over. Let me go mess with Ah, man.
What y'all talking about? I don't see no wrong with none of them damn things on the front, if I'm being honest with you. I don't see no
Ah,
wrong with none of them. Yeah,
ah.
I don't see no
He
wrong with
sound
none
like
of
Kisser Jr. up here.
them.
Except she said
Hey,
except the
no.
one she didn't like. What you think the one she didn't like on there?
who?
Kisser above you, she had said it was one that she didn't like, but she liked it all of them except for one. So which one
Uh,
you think it was?
I need you to be my peace.
Ah, y'all
Damn.
twins. Y'all twins.
Yeah,
That's the one she said, yo.
I don't like that shit. I told you I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I said all
right.
the time
She
about
said she
men.
exactly said that too. She like, oh, I like all of them but that one.
Yeah, you want a motherfucker to be something that you not. That shit
Mm.
crazy to me. I ain't never understood that. Hell no. I think center. Well, no, I ain't gonna go in there. We talking about something else.
Nah, we could have went up. Nah.
Oh, okay. I think anytime I hear a man say, I want a woman to be my peace, I
Mm-hmm.
automatically assume that's a type of man that I can't even have no type of talks with as far as intelligent talk,
Mm-hmm.
like anything, because that motherfucker is lost that you think that you asking something from someone that you can't even give your damn self. Like, yeah, that shit'd be confusing to me. I don't know why men say it. I don't know the logic behind it, but it don't make no sense to me.
It might be a counter because they usually.
So
Nah, I'm
maybe I
looking at.
can
Go ahead.
finish.
Well, I was just about to say, I believe it's a counter because a lot of women bring drama and all that other stuff or whatever, so they
That's where I
just
was
say
going
that.
with
They
it.
say something, yeah, they only just say that just for a counter though.
Hmm.
I don't think they literally want them to be their piece though, for real.
No, yeah, Sean. They don't literally want like I want to come home and you settle me. It's I don't want to come home and get nagged. I don't want to come home and it's
Mm-hmm.
drama. I don't need you going through my phone. I don't need you making assumptions. I don't need any of that. I just want to come home off
Complaining
a
all
10-hour
day.
shift and I just want to relax. Most women don't do that. They want to cry and complain and do this and do that. That's what men say like,
But the kids.
girl,
There's a kid.
Well,
yeah,
I
people
can't.
like
I disagree. Let me tell you why I disagree.
Okay.
Because
you
it's the
disagree with what
whole
part?
about the counterpart. I don't believe in a counterpart because if that was the case, men would say, "Hey, I want you to add to my piece, not be." The key
Mm.
word
Oh,
is
that's because no
be
one's teaching
my
them how to
Because
say
piece.
it
nobody teaching
correctly.
them the right verbiage, right?
I was just
Exactly.
gonna, Kev. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say that no one's teaching them how to say it correctly. So they're saying it the best way they know how, Sean. But if no
Mm-hmm.
one's teaching them how to correctly say it, they're gonna say it the best way they know how to say it. So they're not saying it
You
as
got to
if,
teach grown men that. What the hell?
yes. What do you mean?
Right.
So if
Everybody
they
be
was ne-
misusing
so
words
I
like
have
crazy.
so
Men,
Sean, I
grown
have a
men, and
question. If they was never taught that as kids, how they gonna learn? I don't hold people accountable for things they don't know. So adults don't know a lot of things because they're not taught that.
what about people that keep talking about I want you to make me happy? What about that? We still use that to our verbiage to this day. Why you
Hmm.
can't have your own happiness? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man,
For
listen.
we
That
can't
shit
assume that
pisses
they
me
know
off.
this.
right.
That shit pisses me off every time. I just want to be
What's
happy. Where the fuck did you not have a childhood? Was you
You
picture
can't
that as
make
a
me
child?
happy.
Like,
I was
listen.
seeing
Oh,
what
I
skill,
can't
but
make you
it's
happy. The
already
dope right
tried.
there. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to build. And building ain't happy. Okay, it's not a happy place because it takes a lot of time, a lot of structure that a lot of people discipline that a lot of people seem to not have.
I just want to know if Sean understand like where we going with it, like why people say
Uh-uh.
what they say.
No,
No,
no.
still
I'm
okay.
gonna tell
So
you.
how? So can I ask
I
you a
know why he
question?
the reason why he liked it because he always stood on that though. But I was just as I hear,
So
I
he
can
doesn't have
understand.
the. So Sean, you don't have the capability to understand perspective.
I do, but I'm a big believer on I take everything literal, right? And I dissect every word someone
Oh, you're
says. So
literal. Okay,
so
okay,
so
okay,
when
okay,
you
okay.
say be my peace, you're basically saying you don't have it.
Okay,
So
sound like that.
So there
So
you got
Shy
it,
basically
Kevin.
saying
Go
he
ahead.
being disingenuous. Then that's all he's saying though. So I get it, but he get us.
Yes,
I know smart.
yes.
He's smart enough to get us. He get us though. He
Yeah,
just
you
being
understand
disingenuous.
what we saying. Okay.
no,
That's
no,
what I'm.
Kev, no. No, what I'm saying is
You most
I
definitely
don't
being disingenuous because you smarter than this though.
You
Ain't no
definitely
way.
are.
no,
You smarter than that.
nah,
Ain't
hold
no
on.
way we
You
I'm gonna tell
explained
you
all
Sean,
that. And
you
you saying
smarter
that?
than that,
No, men
bro.
still mean the other thing.
no. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right.
Because people don't hear. People. One thing about communication, because we always say comprehension and all that stuff. One thing I learned about communicating is people don't hear what you mean. People don't hear your intent. People hear what you say. So what you say, you got to make sure it counts. So you have to be careful on the things that come out of your mouth,
But
because people don't
Sean,
hear what you
everybody
mean.
not taught that.
I like that, but
So
he's
my
you speaking
question
for
to you
everybody else
is
but yourself. Otherwise, the fact that you're
facts.
explaining that, the fact you're
Facts.
explaining it, it means you know what we're talking about. You talking about other
Facts.
people.
No, Kev, hold on. I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. But here's the other part of it. Is one of them is a clear way of communicating, and the other
Yeah,
one is you putting the onus on someone else to understand what you mean, and that's not fair. That's a horrible way of
I
communicating.
agree with
No,
that. Oh,
I
I
mean
agree with that.
we get right. But what we're telling you is you're confused. You're saying you have to teach an adult that? Yes. Just like you gotta teach some adults don't know how to ride bikes. Some adults don't know how to cash checks. Some adults don't know how to manage their money or their time. So we have to teach this because they have not been taught this. So just because you know it don't mean somebody else knows it. So we have to be considerate to the
You're
fact
welcome,
that
man.
sympathy for the fact that maybe they was not taught this. That's where I'm confused at with you because I know that you're highly intelligent. I know that you understand perspective and all that stuff. I don't know why
Well,
this is even a question for you. Why people
yeah.
don't know
When
this.
when someone just me, I don't have at this point in my life. I don't have time to be okay. I hate those uncommunicated expectations, right? And that's a
Right.
failure with a lot of relationships where you expect someone to know something because your body language or you know what I'm saying, they should just know. I don't like
Right. I don't
unexpected
like that. I
I
don't
hate
like
that,
that.
right? So when you say something now what y'all are saying is like how what I hear what women would do all the time, right? Where it'd be like a man be like, "Hey, are you okay?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good." Or she'd be like, "I don't want nothing for Christmas," but your ass really do want something for Christmas. Like those are uncommunicated expectations, what I think is not fair. So if you don't want something for Christmas, say what you say and mean what you
You
say.
talking
Like
about
say
that
the shit.
mind reader motherfucker.
Yeah, I
I
don't like
can't
that mind reading shit.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
like
don't
that
like
either.
that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Though.
No, we not. Well, we not saying that though. We're not saying mind reading. We're not saying
But
that.
that's what that is. What y'all saying? What
If
y'all
she's
saying now is kind of similar to that
So
to me.
no, it's two different things though. So sometimes, okay, what you talking about, I get that though. What I'm saying is by us being the people that's in this room, we can't play it like we don't understand. So sometimes it takes some of us because we good at dissecting things. I already know you. That's what you do. I be listening to your stuff, you post and all that stuff. Like I'm like, no, this dude got some. He very clever with how he do his stuff though. So that's how I know you smarter than a lot of these things. But you just, I guess you either like to smoke sometimes or you whatever. But overall.
not too much.
Overall, what I'm saying is us trying to interpret because we can see sometimes we can see people struggling to really ask for what they want and stuff. And then a lot of people go off sound bites. It's the same thing like how people trying to justify this F them kids stuff or whatever. Well, I mean it like that. You know, stuff like that. They just try to, but they don't realize it though. Eventually it's an energy that come behind it. I can still get it. It might be a joke to them, but it so far down, yes, it's gonna turn into that energy. That's why I'm trying to say, like, you gotta might as well stay away from it, even though you feel like it's a joke. you got to focus on like it's wording. It's big on wording. So I get you on the wording thing. I've been on it. Of course, I get that side though, because I don't like people saying "be my happiness," "be my peace." I don't like none of that stuff. But I ain't gonna act like I don't understand or what I see what they're trying to reach out for. That's what I was getting to. That's why I say if I
So
act like I don't understand, that's me being disingenuous. And I try to stay away from doing it myself though, because I do that sometimes.
so ask yourself this, right? At that point, all I would be doing is assuming. Like when we had these conversations, somebody be like, when the men say "be my peace," at that point, some men literally mean that, and I heard a lot of men say, "Hey, they just mean like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much be quiet, don't give me no pushback." Everybody, I hear a lot of different views of what they mean by "be my peace." So at that point, it's very subjective. It's not like a flat layout of this is what men say when they say "be my peace." I've heard several different perspectives of what it means to be someone peace. So to me, I think that leaves it up for interpretation, and you could just get your own thing from it. So I think that's a horrible way of communicating. So I
Yeah,
just literally believe say exactly what you mean before
I
you. If
agree.
you don't know how to say it, don't say nothing at all.
I agree, but come on, we know how humans work. They ain't not about to do that.
And people gonna talk
And then I
shit.
would say the average humans don't know how to come up kill. Like I'm pretty sure if I go through this, I know you go through this though. Like if you talk to some people in your family, a lot of them how they have their conversation, they gotta yell over stuff. They cut you off, and like it don't just be on this internet where they cut you off. Like in real talk, your family members will do it. All that stuff. They just like when they get emotional, they don't hear nothing. They all about expressing themselves. So it's like all this stuff that you see on the internet. Just be. I realized the more I start advancing from learning off even just this app and stuff and learning how to communicate, I realized how much other people don't know how to communicate. So that is a big issue.
Mm, mm, mm.
But people don't realize, like, even with that though, people don't realize that depending on how you use certain things, you can really grow though. Like people, they be like, "What the heck you doing on here for, man? You just wasting your time." But they don't realize, like, this if you use this stuff right, you can grow. You can grow on this thing, bro. Or at least I can say this is how I did. I grew like crazy off this app alone. You know, after I made these changes in my life, then interacting with so many people. That John taught me some stuff, but I
Man,
came
you
on here with an open
definitely
mind.
grew.
Yeah, I came on in an open mind.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be like super triggered. Shoot, even being with Rachel, man, she balancing a lot of my stuff I have and stuff. Like I don't try to be as strict as much as I usually be and stuff. I try to be a little bit more patient because shoot, people be
Right.
pissing me off.
Hey man, listen. I swear I'll step in. Or if I don't, then let Sean step in. Come on, man. You always got backup somewhere now. Yeah, you always remember that. You always got backup.
Right.
Hey Kev, you let this person up just in
I
case you know that.
I
Right,
know what you.
yeah. Mm, yep. What's going on?
I know.
How's it going?
I was. I'm good. We good.
I shit
I
my
used.
pants.
Oh, okay.
Hey Kev, I seen
Hey,
him.
Oh
Hey,
yo.
no! I
hey,
try
I
not to
seen
be
him in the queue.
biased this time.
Hey, I seen him in the queue. I said, you know what? I'm not going to accept it.
I
I'm gonna
know
let
you
somebody
just
else
ain't
do
want
it.
that on your record because you had the one on your. I look at the followings and stuff. I try to do that because sometimes when I think it's like that, it don't be, and sometimes it do. So that's me this time. Dang. I feel like it's a game, it's a video game or something. Is we gonna look up this time? Oh man.
I won't even. Yeah, but damn. I guess I'm man. If you ever was, I know people don't believe in therapy, but when you start to go to therapy and understand how to communicate with people, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people have those uncommunicated expectations, and people don't hear what you mean. People hear what you say. Then I think people will tend to like pay attention to the words that they use. So
Mm-hmm.
to me, I guess when I just hear certain stuff, I'm very literal. Like when your words better mean, you better mean you better mean every single word that you use when you're dealing with me, because I would dissect the shit out of it, and then I would ask you. But then now I understand that the definition of a word, people don't use it that way now. People have their own definition of what something means. So
Yeah.
then now I got to ask you,
okay, what do you mean by this? And then when it comes to everybody talking about be my peace, now at that point it's subjective. Now it's dependent on the person you're talking to. And I don't like having those conversations because it takes away the bigger point of trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, have a general conversation.
Mm-hmm. I get you about to say that's that's the point, whole point of my life. I be doing, I be having stuff to make sure people know words. We just use stuff loosely and because they sound bites and stuff. I'm like, do you really even know what that mean? I'm
It's
really,
this
and
dude.
I learned it myself too. Sure, I ain't gonna even lie. I be learning. I'm like, what the heck? All that time trigger mean this and that mean that and
I had this dude yesterday. Let me see who in the queue, man. Let me see. Yeah, you on your own, Kev. You got them.
is
I
that
had like a
I
little
shit my
woman.
pants.
He got like a
No,
woman voice. That I
I
was
know
on.
Maceo, that pandering muscle dude.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
seen
okay, that's
him
what it
one
was, right?
time.
So
Yeah.
yesterday, this man came in alive and just lied on me, Kev. This man in the comments said he
Oh
always
yeah,
sleeping from.
you must be turning red pill now. Them panders can't stand you.
No, hold on. Because no, he was upset. This is what I'm saying. Now I believe he is a real panda. Let me tell you why I believe he's a real panda, right? Let me tell you why. Because I was getting gifts, right? And he was in the comments. And I think panders don't like seeing other men get stuff from women. They don't like that. And they show their true colors. They can't hide it. So the man said in the comments, he changed depending on what panel he's on. And I come in and I say, bro, why did you just come up here and just volunteer to lie like that? Like, and he would never answer I asked him about 3 or 4 times, why would you just sit here and just come in alive and lie? And I had Cousin on the panel. And I said, Cousin seen me on several panels, and my talking points is the same. So where did you come out of nowhere and just say that? That's when I knew right then that he was a real panda. Because I've seen him several times before. But for him to get upset seeing another man get shit from women, yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, he'll
Messing his
part-time.
hustle up.
Messing his hustle up, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I'm starting to peep the pandas out. The more I talk and get on these panels, I'm starting to peep it out now.
Yeah, you go. Let's see. Hey, all day it's dang near a repetitive thing. You'll see they got the same. Just speaking of talking points, what we was talking about, like paying attention to what they say. That's all it is. All that is.
I had the panel the other day. Like for the couple weeks I've been going on this one panel that when I be at work, and I always go in at the dudes, whatever, right? So then one time I went and said something that was against the women, and the women was always saying Sean for president, right? So when I finally said something to them, they was like, "Oh, you're not president." I said, "Whoa!" So y'all just proved the point that everybody talk about on this panel that I could sit here and go at men
Dang.
all day long, but the moment I go and address something that women do that's wrong, now all of a sudden I'm not for president. I said that goes to show that you guys don't believe that y'all make no mistakes. And she was like, you know what? I apologize. And every woman apologized to me. I just use simple shit when I be talking to people. I don't get loud. I don't get disrespectful. I just make them like, okay, how can I do all these good things that you deem? And then when I finally say something to you about something that women do, now all of a sudden I'm different now. Like, what is the difference? I think for
Okay, I'm
my
here. Hello. I want to parachute down, babe.
what the
I
fuck?
love you to death. So what's occurring is that you're not in your people. So you're in an era that you're not around folk that can vibe with you. Fly. You're very intelligent. And I think you're having problems because you're in environments that don't resonate with you. Bow out gracefully and move. We're gonna have all kind of conflict with people that's not in the vibe with us. If you're on a plane that you are higher than, so jump. Love you to death. Respect to the host. To the young man, you're not wrong. You just are not in the field of the people that resonate with you. You're not wrong. Jump. And you find those people in your plane. You don't have to argue with these folks. They're not going to understand. They're not. They're not on your plane, babe. Jump. Just like I'm looking at this, it's like 8 things. Let's see here. Black Beauty. I mean, I would probably lose my mind trying to address all of these accounts that this platform is on. I need one. And then you will pull the one. So for instance, Black Beauty, That's all you need. I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need one. And let's talk about it.
Mm.
I don't need BBW. That's 2. That'll probably be tomorrow.
Nobody really, nobody
3,
fuck with black
4,
women like
5, 6, 7, 8. That might be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But let's talk about the thing. Much respect to the host.
Facts. Appreciate you.
All of those are great things.
What's
Just
his name? I want to
hoist
block
them
him. I
up,
said,
but just bring them out one at a time. Because it's so hefty. It's so full. All of them are great. But hoist those girls up in the atmosphere and bring them out naturally. Not in one time. That's so full for the people. That's why it's only me. It's only 3. Bring those girls up one at a time. You have so much, and I love it. All of them. Hoist it up because before they copy you, 1. Hoist them up in the air and keep it and come out one at a time. So let's get to black. And then we'll get to I'm prejudiced. And then we'll get to, but don't fool us up because it's just pull it back, King. You got it all. Just say it. Just put it up in the atmosphere. I'll come back. But you got a whole beautiful panel. But it should not be presented all at once. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Much respect. But you already got 8. Put those girls up in the air and just come with 1.
You hear that, Sean? You better.
Well, you know, I believe I'm better than certain people, but you don't like that, Tel. You remember last time we had this conversation? You don't like that.
No, God don't like that. Not me. But yeah.
You don't need it all right now, babe. But everything is amazing. Just give us 1. Which one you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just give me 1 to talk about.
Pick I need you to be my peace.
I need you to just say one thing, babe. I don't need 8. I need 1.
Number 7.
There's no way we can discuss 1 through 8. I just need 1.
Man. What's you?
You're amazing. I love all your topics, but it's just too much for one topic. I love you. I love all your topics. You're brilliant. But keep those girls after, I would say 2, just get 1 at a time. Let's talk Black Beauty. What do you want to say about that? Because I can't go to 1 through what you have through 8. I mean, it'll be fucking crazy to talk about all these topics on the prompt. I just need 1, babe. All I need is 1 mic.
I'm not racist.
I'm not saying you're racist. All I'm saying is I need 1 mic. There's no way that I can go 1 through 8 and talk about this, babe. Let's be clear.
Pick 1.
Do you want BLK Beauty? Let's just talk about that. The others is brilliant. All I'm saying is get number 2 off to the left, and you can come back to us tomorrow. But let's talk about number 1 first.
Go ahead.
So, what do you have to say about BLK Beauty?
BLK Beauty.
Yes. What do you have to say? Since that's your prompt, we're saying number 1.
It's beauty.
So, okay, what is BLK Beauty?
What is it?
You prompted it, dear. What is BLK Beauty?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking you. You're the person that put it out there.
I,
This is number one.
I put it up there. I
What
don't know.
is, since you're the host, what is BLK Beauty?
I don't know.
Wow. So you actually started a whole topic.
Bow, 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 bow. TJ, what you got for me, my brother? TJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you got for me?
Well, I was thinking number 3 is just for people getting out of jury duty.
Mm.
You know, you got to sit there all day, and then they ask you questions. You say, I'm present, you get to go home. Because they don't pay you to be there.
I'm prejudiced, but I'm not racist, though. That's what they
Oh,
say
I didn't see
nowadays.
that other part. I'm sorry. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the other part. Yeah,
Yeah, how you
that's
feel
something
about
that
that?
black people can say. I'm prejudiced, but
Mm-hmm.
not racist. I definitely think that.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about that when you just, is it legit? Is it good to say?
It's not good to say, but it's legit.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not going to really get you anywhere. It kind of stuffs you in a hole where you can't move.
Mm. Oh, here go one big one we should talk about. God forgives, I don't. How you feel about that one? God forgives, I don't. And then even with the last one, that one can be like you can just fill in the blank with things you have heard, I would say. Uh, hold on, what the heck is happening? All right, did it come back? Okay, I had to refresh this thing. This thing is.
Okay, I could talk about one now.
What you got?
Uh, God forgives, I don't. That's kind of stupid.
Hmm.
Because whatever you don't forgive, it's you just suffering for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Forgiveness is for you, not them.
Exactly.
Um,
It's a big one though. A lot of
I had
time
to
people
learn
have.
that one. I was like, I'm not gonna forgive this person, and I'm just carrying all that stuff with me and not letting it go.
You got to keep this face and keep this attitude. That's more. Take more energy to do all that. Got to learn how to
Right.
avoid people and all this other. I got a dude at my job now that I seen two dudes was about to fight. Then they got to work with each other. So they got to do this little mean bald head, bald face around each other. I'm like, that got to be one of the hardest things to sit there, be next to these people, just to sit there and have to avoid them all day. That's heavy. Is that a phone call? My boy got the phone call. Yeah, that's a heavy one though, man. And people gonna realize that you not forgiving somebody is not gonna hurt anybody else but yourself. It's people that literally out there living their life, doing their thing. The person that you mad at, they done went on, they at the casino, they doing whatever they doing with their life while you still got them living rent free in your head. You did this to me all until it hit the grave. What's that? QG, what you got for me, my brother? Which one of these stood out to you?
I guess the one that stood out to me the most is probably like the last two.
Mm-hmm.
It's really 3, 7, and 8 really stood out to me the most.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Yes.
about one for a little bit. I was just reading them for a while. I thought about one for a little bit. But like, are you saying it's bad to say like Black Beauty and stuff or what?
I would say it's I wouldn't say bad, but I would say it's
Hello.
no purpose. What's up? Hurt?
Yeah.
So
How y'all doing?
good. So I wouldn't say it's bad. Well, I don't know. I would just say eventually yes. Yeah. Bad usually come out of that. So yeah, with all these.
I got something to say about number 2, BBW.
Dang, I don't even think QG was done.
Oh, my fault. My fault.
I got you next. I got you next though.
But like, okay, but like, where is the bad coming from? Like, in regards to like trying to say that like Black Beauty means everything else is trash or what? Like,
Why? It's like, what is the purpose of saying Black Beauty when you could just be beautiful?
it's like a descriptor. Like, I mean, that's like asking why like adjectives exist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. What is Black Beauty then? If it ain't the same as beautiful.
It is the same as beautiful, but you're just like
Hmm?
it's more it's like you're describing something, right? So if this person is black, like yes, they're beautiful, but this is Black Beauty. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like I don't me personally, like maybe because like I'm just indifferent, but like I don't necessarily see nothing wrong with someone saying like you know what I'm saying, like no one's trying to,
Yeah.
especially if it's coming from a tone of or like from a state of
Let's put it in a
like
different way
not
then.
trying to
Let's.
talk down on somebody else, but just saying that this is, you know what I'm saying, Black Beauty. Like,
So let's do the opposite way then, since you say you don't see nothing wrong with it. So I always think about it if another person on the outside used it, right? So what if a person said that a white person, right? A white T person was like, yeah, these are beautiful women over there. Oh that now that's a black beautiful woman over there. How you feel about that?
That's not offensive because Black people were the first people, so we're more special.
bro, like, see, like I don't understand. I still don't understand because
They
like
call
there's
it,
a
you don't
because like
understand. So everybody is beauty. Okay, because I don't know. I look at the term as like, oh, you're. I look at the term as like, how you feel about the term? You're beautiful to be black.
Oh, that's
see now
definitely
that's
racist.
different though. That's
Yeah.
different though.
So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if a white T person was to separate your beauty and had to call you black beauty, but as I say, I get it. We indoctrinated on that though, and we just feel like it ain't no problem with it. But overall, if they calling everybody beautiful and then say that you a black person that's beautiful, how you like how did why you did we had to get separated out of everybody else?
I mean, but like that, I mean, like that's not realistic, bro. Like that's not happening. Like,
So what's the point?
I mean, the thing is, white people aren't using that. Black people are. So, I mean, the point is,
So what's white beauty then?
white beauty is. I mean, whatever white beauty is, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not white. I can't answer that question. But like,
What
but,
the
but
heck?
like,
Do you know what a dog is?
yes, it's
Man,
Indiana.
All right, you don't have to
listen.
be a
But like,
dog
what?
to
Like,
answer that.
I'm
You don't know what a
confused. I'm
dog is.
confused by this line of questioning.
You making it harder than it's supposed to be. That ain't confusing. What the heck? You making it harder yourself. That's you.
Can I please say something about
Yeah,
number
go
2?
ahead. 'Cause, yeah,
Because
Go
listen,
ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let him rest a little bit. Go
I
ahead.
don't I don't like BBW because y'all never talking about actual big women. Y'all just talking about women with big asses. Y'all not talking about women who are over like 200
That's a
pounds.
BBL.
And No, 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 no. BBW means big beautiful woman. Big beautiful woman is, and you know why I have a problem with the term, because that's a fetish term. People use that as a fetish.
See. I
Yeah,
like
they use
that.
that as a fetish. They be fetishizing big girls, but they won't date them, or they won't see them as just for sex. That's why I don't like that
Mm,
term. That's why I don't like that term.
Excuse me, 1 second.
Yes,
That's not necessarily true.
it is, bro.
No,
Like,
it's not. Like, no, it's not. No, it's not. You're talking to, like, never mind. But I
oh,
understand. Like,
you like them
whenever
BBWs,
whenever
huh?
niggas like Drake said, like, yeah, I like my okay. Whenever dudes
Okay.
like Drake said, like, oh yeah, I like my girls BBW and stuff like that, like, yeah. But like, shit. But that shit, there are down low like BBL lovers, and it's crazy.
Mm.
2025, bro.
You said you're only 25? Okay, I can hear it. I can hear it.
2025, and what a nigga gonna do?
Interesting. All right, so it's a YN, boy. We got YNs in this thing. Let's get it. Arc Star, what you got for me? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Stark? Oh, Raya?
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. There you
I think this is an interesting conversation because
go.
each of these things can be interpreted differently.
Okay.
Like if somebody says Black Beauty, I think of a horse because there's a movie called Black Beauty. If
Hmm.
a white person says, "Oh, you're beautiful to be black," that's that's derogatory, of course. If a black person says to a black person, "You are a beautiful black woman," or "You're a beautiful black man," I don't find that to be offensive.
Interesting.
Personally, I'm black. Um, and just to go
Why you
down
just
your
can't
list
be a
really
beautiful
quick,
person?
you are a beautiful person. You know what?
Why you gotta
You're correct.
specify? Yeah, you see what I'm getting
You
to.
are correct. You are correct. You are correct.
I like her. I
But
like
I have seen black people who are just outstandingly beautiful and very, very. I know it sounds bad. Even when I start to say it, it sounds bad. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
See, I can
it.
tell you're too much
Hey,
of a
look,
thinker,
hey,
and
look,
it's
bro.
starting to get to you now. That's why I like it. You're a
Can I say
thinker. You're
something real
not gonna
quick though?
you're not gonna stay stubborn like some people. You know what I'm saying? So I
No,
like I
no,
liked it. I liked it because you
not
feel
at
weird. The
all.
more that you know, you like what the
Can I say something real quick
heck?
though?
Go ahead, youngin.
Chill on me, dog. Chill. Uh, but I really feel like Black beauty became more prevalent, especially in the Black community, because like the beauty standard wasn't necessarily Black people. You feel me? So like, yeah, it has to be like that. Like, especially coming from Black people, like it had to be that distinction. Like, you know, that's what I feel like. In my head, I feel like it's more of like a steam booster than it is like a.
Mm. You see, I gotta remember I'm black and I gotta be beautiful. I'm boosted.
No, bro, like especially if like the beauty standards of your time aren't looking like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or
Okay, I like that. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and teach some things tonight. So that's the thing. So that's what I was trying to get to. We got to realize from what I hear, every time I see somebody try to defend this, it's like, who are we trying to prove to? Who are we trying to prove it to? You know, when we say things like that, who are we trying to prove this to? When we say, we got to put a color in front of it and then say beautiful or whatever. That's anything, right? So who are we trying to prove to?
I mean, like most of the time it's a compliment, right? Like, so like I guess it's prove it to you. Like, it's not like to prove it to anybody. It's not like someone saying like, like there's no one saying like, yeah, I'm a black.
I
You,
think we're trying to prove it to ourselves.
Okay.
We're
you
trying to
feel me?
prove it to
Like
ourselves because they've
that's why I said. That's why I
always
said it's an
pushed
esteem
whiteness.
booster.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's always, yeah, and that's what and I like that you're saying it because it's getting to it that we use this term in defense for the most part because of how black BLK was put, because we wasn't primary, especially in the YT thing. That's like them being in Africa. We had a YT in there though. They probably do the same thing. Well, I'm YT and I'm beautiful. I don't know, whatever. I don't think I was trying to reach a little bit on that one. But the thing is like a lot of times if we using it because of a defense thing, that's false confidence overall, right? I'm trying to let people know that the point I'm trying to get
It's
to
false
about this
confidence.
it's false confidence. When you have to do
So
all
they're
that
not
stuff,
beautiful
yes,
because like
yes, yes,
because they
no,
say they're
because
black
that's
beautiful,
nothing
they're not like
that's
beautiful still.
nothing, yes, because you only saying that because what somebody else said against it. So it's like you're trying to prove to somebody because I would say it's just a lack of confidence. That's all it is. It's just a lack of confidence. You got to convince yourself. It's no different when you have to talk to yourself like I'm this and or whatever, or I'm not shy or something like that. You got to motivate yourself or whatever. But when it's getting to a point when you're trying to say it, because it's a difference between saying things out loud and saying it towards, saying it to yourself. And I get it, right? Sometimes you'll be nervous. Sometimes you ain't gonna feel as smart. You can say that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell the whole world, I'm smart. I'm smart. Let me let y'all know I'm smart. You ain't got to do all that. It's like, who you trying to prove it to? And that's most of the time when you're trying to prove stuff to other people, which is almost dang near impossible, you're gonna hurt yourself. It always happens like that because all it takes is one troll, or it takes somebody to shut you back down from, or me an opposition of how you feel about yourself. So I never recommend people to use what they feel about themselves to try to get confirmation from other people. You're gonna shut yourself down every time. That's just what it is. Everybody's not gonna be on a boat and say yes. You do your thing, young man. You nice. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna say the wrong thing or say something, you gonna feel a certain way. So I would just say I would recommend you will base your confidence on how you feel, how comfortable you are with yourself, and how you view yourself and all that stuff, not how other people view you. Stick with who you are. You know what I'm saying? That whoever want to come in your life, they gonna come in your life. Whoever leave, they leave. Everybody ain't for everybody. That's just what that is. So we don't have to convince people, no matter what the situation is. I can get it when we was younger, but as we grow up, we gotta realize it ain't about what these outsiders, because it's like we're not trying to prove to everybody though. There's certain people we might want to prove to, maybe family, but not even them all the time. So it just depends. We got to realize where our confidence is coming from.
Okay, okay. Speaking of like where your confidence is coming from, I feel like that's a cool little segue into number 7. I need you to be my peace. That's complete BS. Like,
There you go.
uh, you need to be your own peace because, like, I mean, I always bring up like, has like everybody been on the plane before? Like, or if you haven't,
Mm,
a flight attendant, they always say like, oh, if anything happened, da 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 da, when the mask come down, but the mask on yourself first, then help people around you. You feel me? Like, you
yeah,
can't do nothing. You can't be a support to anyone else if you aren't like, you know what I'm saying, up yourself. A chain is only as strong as the weakest link. So like, that's all I'm saying. If you need somebody else to be your piece, like you not complete.
mm,
And therefore you can't make a whole for real. You know what I'm saying?
that's true. I like that. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Hold on, let me get you this real quick, young man.
You can't be somebody else's piece. That's for sure.
Oh, she was just saying. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Let's get to this one, the juicy one. It's my favorite one right here. Oh no, no, no. Let's talk about this. Right? How y'all feel about this one? I'm prejudiced. I'm not racist.
I feel like that's a game of semantics.
Mm.
I'm like, what's the difference?
Like,
Bro, thank
I got
you.
some smart people in my room.
Thank you.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
it's a game of semantics, bro.
I mean, I do call
Mhm.
myself prejudiced and racist at times. I do.
And look, and to be
Right,
honest,
might as well. It's
and
either
look, and
who you
to
trying to
be
lie
honest, like
to.
I know where it came from. So like I don't okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I've been having debates about racism for years. And literally, whenever you would like look up the definition of racism, right? It would like somewhere in the middle, like whenever around the pandemic, bro, like 18, 19, 20, it started to add like you have to have power. You know what I'm saying? And like that shifted like a lot of people's mindset about what being like racist was because they only thought you had to have power in order to be racist. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have power, then you're only prejudiced. And it's like, bro, like that's crazy, bro. Come on, man.
What about the white people that don't got power? It ain't no. I'm just prejudiced.
Exactly.
Don't call me. Don't call me racist. I'm prejudiced. I'm broke. I ain't got no power. Like I don't know if people be thinking about that stuff. Like all these homeless guys. What a homeless white tee guy gonna have be? He can't be racist. I'm just prejudiced, bro. What I said, I ain't like black people.
Like, it's really just like a logical fallacy. And I'm gonna lie, and like,
Your skin got power. It ain't
and
the
the thing
powerful enough
is,
if he on the streets.
bro, like whenever you look it up now, that shit is gone.
hmm
It says nothing about power, but I mean now it says
Just say
usually.
man. It just say the
It says,
say usually
yeah,
the
it says,
of the majority or something like. Yep, yep. So yep. That's facts. I swear I was in this big old room. They just went straight off feelings. I even showed them. I had them put the thing in the background. You know the definition just to show it. And we all read it together. And they still were just like, "Well, I feel," and this. I'm like, y'all just filling in the blank off your feelings. All right, that's cool. Y'all already got your mind made up. Y'all believe that y'all can't. It's cool. And that's why people stay stuck. As long as you keep being that way, they gonna keep being that way too. You know. I be seeing the way they be treating some people that's the opposite color. I'm like, man, I get mad on either end. I don't like either side getting treated a certain way. So I'm literally a fair person. Some people like, that's crazy. All right, so all right, we knocked that one out. How you feel about God forgives, I don't? That's a juicy one. That's my favorite one actually. Is that really good to say?
um, I mean, no, I guess. I mean, like it's. I feel like it's
That's not a
lucky.
good one.
I feel like it's lucky situational. Like sometimes, like I guess, cause bro, like you could forgive, but like that doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, like give them the same access and all that other stuff. So like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, Jesus would have been on some, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da, kumbaya, my lord. Like I'm not always like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. There's some things that I have no understanding for, and that's just the
Well,
human in me. That's just like,
if forgiving is for you, right? My sister told me a long time ago, you can forgive, but you never have to allow that person or whatever to do that to you again. So you can forgive for you, right? Forgiveness is for you, but you don't have to allow
Yeah,
you
boundaries.
forgiving the person. You don't have to allow them in your life.
That's true. Everybody, they get that. So what the thing is, people mix forgiveness and tolerate up. That's the issue. So they act
Mm-hmm.
like that because they forgive somebody that mean they gotta still be around them and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like forgiveness, you can forgive people and you can also love people from a distance. You know,
Right.
and just because your child went to jail, that doesn't mean you stop loving them or something like that. Just because of whatever. So people just don't really understand it, and that's because they always accepted everybody they forgave. But then, like I always tell people. This is my biggest topic. I talk about this all the time. You always hear me talking about forgiveness. So the thing is, when people still looking for a sorry or apologies and stuff, they don't know how to forgive. They just don't because it's based off of how if somebody and then that's like only a temporary thing because at the end of the day, that sorry is not going to stop you from keep on bringing this topic back up that hurt your feelings and stuff.
Right.
The whole point is for you to look at it from a different perspective and also not react to it the same way that you did the first time you reacted to it. You know, look at it in a more positive type way and look at it like, oh, okay, this is a human. That's how they chose to move this. I ain't got to, and we make mistakes or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's a deep thing. I can talk about forgiveness for real, but yes, people don't really understand what forgiveness is, let
bro,
alone love. They don't even know what love is.
but look though, bro, like what if it's not a mistake? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these
No matter.
bad decisions, like in utter disrespect, are just being like, oh, it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like some things are unforgivable. Like in my opinion. Like, and
Yeah,
that's not saying,
but that'll be your
that I'm. Wait, hold
choice.
on, real quick. I'm gonna land real quick. That's not saying that I'm gonna have any hate towards you. That's not saying, you know what I'm saying, like any ill will and nothing like that. Like, but like some things not. I mean, you can say tolerable, forgivable. Like both of those to me, like there's some stuff that is just like you cross a, like there's a line that I have, and if you cross that line, like there is no, you know what I'm saying? It's like the
Mm,
Rubicon.
I get you. I get you. I get you. I get you. All right, but like I said, at the end of the day, there's levels to it. There's levels to it. But people got to understand what love is. They got to understand themselves. They need to know how to even forgive themselves. They had to have the empathy. All that stuff plays parts in when it comes to stuff like that. And actually, you'll break free. Should actually, once you start building a optimistic mentality, that's another thing. A lot of people, they very pessimistic nowadays. So that's
Optimistic of what?
so optimistic of what life.
Okay, so just because I said just as I said fuck you, mean I'm not optimistic about life?
If that's how you view it, then
No,
based off
I'm
even the way you ask that question, you don't understand what optimistic is. So you got to understand what that is first before even just saying the word. Because some people just say it. You probably a lot of times out of 10, if you're saying it, you probably wouldn't even say it the terms. Uh, no, you can say "if you," but it can be at that moment. But then you can come back to reality. Like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And not hold it against you no more. Hold it against yourself no more. But that have nothing. That's just a word, though. Optimistic is just how you view life. That's all that really is. It's more of hope and faith instead of worry and doubt, which is pessimistic.
right, right.
It's the opposite.
I mean, I know what I know what optimistic is. I know what pessimistic is.
Yeah. So why you say "f you" if you knew it?
I wasn't saying that to you. I was talking like that was just like okay. Let me break it down. Okay,
But
so you saying just because I cut someone off from my life, and you know what I'm saying, like they crossed the line with me, and you know what I'm saying, and I say that's unforgivable. You're saying that means I'm not optimistic about life.
no, that's not. You talking about forgetting? Oh, we was talking about two different things. Then that's
Yeah,
what you're
that's what I
talking
was
about.
like. Yeah, I was
Okay,
saying.
no, I didn't say that. No, I was just saying that you start when you the more you forgive. Oh no, when you more when you are optimistic, you start being more forgiving by that time.
Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But I mean, you can. Yeah, with the well, you saying I'm trying. Okay, okay, never mind. Yeah, right. But I say I get you though.
Yeah, my
You can.
fault. Yeah, my fault. That's just the way I said it. That was kind of crazy.
Nah, we're just trying to understand. That's all, understand each other. But all right. So yeah, man, I can talk. I got to get off the God forgive one because I'll be stuck on that. I ain't gonna lie. That's my favorite one. Um, let's see. Let's just do a quick little new topic. I'm just gonna change the background. I'll get back to this one.
What you feel about that match energy one though? I feel like that's
Imagine.
lucky with the like lucky with the other one, right?
People and I even well, even with match energy overall, I know some people say, "Well, I match good energy." I still see that's it's not good either. I'm big on like being genuine. So doing it because you want to, not doing it because somebody else doing it. I think even matching good energy, that's why a lot of relationships fail because they only move based off how the other person moves. It's like why be with somebody Why be with somebody that really don't mess with? You only mess with them because they mess with you type situation or whatever. It's like, but that's why I say you gotta. This is what I be trying to teach people because that's what I had to learn is that start being with people for who they are and not what they do for you. You know, because we always get blinded because of things that what people do for us, and not realizing who they are to us.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Because we just fall in love with every little thing. Ooh, they play the game. Ooh, they listen to me. Ooh,
That's
it's
how
like
people
that.
end up. That's how people end up in marriages. You know what I'm saying? For however long, and then like, dang, I don't even like this
Don't even really
dude.
like them. All right, you don't even like the person. You got with them because of whatever they gave you some good or whatever it is. And you just, ooh, I love this person. They talk to me nice and they do this and stuff. Wait until one day they don't talk to you nice. How you gonna feel? How that's gonna be after that? So, because the thing is, another human being is not gonna ever be how we always want them to be, and that's one thing that hits the wall every time. They like, dang, why this person not being a robot to me? They got feelings just like you. They want you to be something. So,
Like what they say, yesterday's price is not today's price. The
man,
person I was yesterday, you may or may not get that person.
yeah, that's just how that is. That's just literally how it is. You gotta. That's why you gotta. That's why vetting is very important. People is not patient enough for that. They go based off the first time they feel something. Like that's why I go against that saying. That love at first sight stuff. You know, that stuff is that's rare. You gotta first know what love is. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't because that person made me happy. I love now. So it's like, dang, if they did a couple things for you, now you love them. It's like, your heart would deceive you though. I ain't gonna lie. So it's just like, what are you loving for? What's your reasons? You know, I always say unconditional love is true. Is true love really? Real love don't have no conditions behind it. People make conditions behind it, but
I feel like the only unconditional love is like probably parental, but
yeah,
like
that's why I say that. But until people
everything else is
that
probably, I
know how
mean,
to
or
do
like,
that,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Maybe like like I feel like, or let me say family in general, but like, yeah.
Depends on what kind of parents you have too. It's not
it,
always.
you know why that ain't? If that's the only way you can love unconditional, that means you don't know how to love unconditional. Then, because the reason why I say that, you only loving them because they're you're they're part of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's a condition already off rip. I'm loving you because you're my child. So I'm willing to love you no matter what. Until you be able to love everybody, no matter what, what the situation is. If you can be able to express I always say that real unconditional love is when you're able to love your enemy. That's what real unconditional love is. Because that's something that you don't have no ties to. That's something that that's basically one of the hardest things to do. But when you're still able to love, I guess I put it in a hood way, your op, that's real unconditional love. That don't mean you have to listen. Once again, that don't mean you have to be around them because that's your op still. That don't have to be, but you still have love for them. You can still willing to show for them, show something for them. So you just probably at the end of the day, I always say a person if you can wish change on them rather than wish revenge, that's when you really have love for somebody. But that's another deep little thing that people don't really kind of think about. Because everybody's lying a lot. All of us taught to have conditions behind our love but we always think about boundaries, and boundaries don't have nothing to do with love. It's just you still need to be safe. But like I said, yeah. What happened to everybody? Oh,
Self-made.
hmm.
I'm self-made. I don't think that's a good one.
No voice law.
And to be honest, it's just not true. Like,
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm self-made. She said it's not good.
Self-made. Oh, yeah. I always. What y'all feel about that? Before I say my interpret on that.
So I thank God for all the
Mm.
opportunities that
There you go. Somebody said the
you.
big G word. Hold up. I gotta usually do this when somebody said
I'm
that.
sorry.
Hold up. There you
That's
go.
time.
That's my new thing. Me and my baby. We said like somebody say the big G randomly. You got it going. Yeah, and I would say that's one. That's one for sure. What reason you say bitter?
I was just saying that I just feel like it's not true. Like, just basically what she was saying. Like, no one is truly self-made. First of all, like,
Oh.
whether it be God, whether it be your parents, Like,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? If you didn't have, like, even if you didn't have parents, like your environment made you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything around you made you. So like,
Mm-hmm.
being self-made is like, I can understand the sentiment, but it's just not true, bro.
Yeah. And majority of the time, the reason why I say that one, I notice when that term is used with a lot of people, it usually come from like
If
a go ahead.
your parents made you, your environment sculptured or scolded you into who you are.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He gonna get the deep version on. Okay, okay. Sculpted. Okay. Well, he said, I'm just
Y'all
gonna
be
break it
going,
down
y'all.
now.
Y'all continue.
Okay, I like what you did right there. Okay, okay. And then, okay. Man, he didn't have me thinking on that. Threw me off a little bit. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll take that then. Oh no, but the reason why I say I'm kind of against the, what's the deal, Silk in the building. Uh, the reason why that one it becomes an issue because I noticed the majority of people that tend to use that. It's usually off like a bitter type mindset or a disappointing or trying to prove to somebody type mindset. So that's the reason why people think that it's innocent, but then it's the attitude that's behind it. It's this, oh man, I can do it myself, and there's so much pride behind it, which we already know pride is one of the number one things that tears all up. Pride is the reason why we don't want to back down from fights. That's why we want to stand up on everything. Pride is the reason why. I always looked at this is how pride works, and I realized that why they say pride is like one of the, it's probably the number. It might be the number one sin of all. You know, the devil was prideful. That's the reason why he got sent to heaven. But all right, so I look at it this way. If you how pride is like if two cars head on is going counter against each other and going and head up with each other, and this one car like, well, I'm not moving out the way, you gonna move out the way. The other car doing the same thing. I'm not moving out the way, you gonna move out the way. I'm not weak, you move out the way. I'm not weak. They both saying that, and they gonna keep saying it all the way till they boom crash. That's how pride work, you know, because one person didn't want to be the bigger person or humble themselves, so both of them go head to head, and that's how that works. So that's always going to be how pride is, because pride will always unalive you. It always ends to that. Even if we wanted to go scripture, it say that's the number one thing that's going that make us fall is pride. But people don't realize everything is almost nowadays is rooted in pride. They try to justify it. They make it seem like even with this topic itself, with the beauty, the black beauty, and celebration of self and birthdays, all that stuff is rooted in pride. You know, because it's always about self. Pride and ego. We can say the pride and ego is mixture together. So it's so rooted in itself that when somebody go against it, this energy come behind it where we feeling challenged, and that's where anger come around, and we ready to take each other out, you know. So that's always been like the number one issue. That's the reason why we say I'm black and I'm proud, and they got that proud man and all that stuff. If you ever notice, all that all that stuff is always anger that counters that. When somebody countered us that's very powerful, it's always going to be anger or wrath, and we ready to challenge something. It always ends wrong all the time. It just it always been like that. But yeah, that's self-made. That's probably one of the biggest prideful talking points ever. Um, and it's like almost like less confidence also, cause you gotta who you proving that to, who you gotta tell that to. Who cares? If you really made yourself, that'd be scary though. But yeah. So did we go through all of them? It seemed like we went through all of them. Black Beauty, BBW, I'm prejudiced, I'm not racist. F them kids, how y'all feel about that one? I don't think we talk about that one. That used to be my number one talk every time somebody come in here. They love that one. There's some people that use that term.
That's a horrible term. It is
Mm.
funny at times, though. I mean, I've said it, but I don't ever mean it, you know?
Mm.
It's done as a joke. But
Yeah, I
anybody
know.
who uses it for real, is horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. I think even using it as a joke, and this came from my baby had said this on one of her lives. Like even if you use it as a joke, it still leave the door open for the people that don't use it, so they feel like it's it's just acceptable, and it brings this mindset. So you gotta drop real quick. All right, for sure. But yeah, that's the reason why I try to stay away from it. And then I also say the reason why we know it's not right is even though we wouldn't say it in front of our kids. If we won't say that, if we say it behind our kids' back and stuff, we know that it's wrong. When we wouldn't say it in front of them, we wouldn't tell them f them to their face. But and then saying it in front of their face, that just show you don't care anyway. But
It's bad. It's
yeah,
bad.
it's
It's
over
bad.
bad.
It's bad. I agree.
Hmm.
And when I say I've
But
done it as a joke, it's kind of like, to my daughter. It's like a joke between us. Like, did
hmm
they just
I get it.
say, did they just leave their kids there in the car by themselves? They said F them kids. You
F
know,
them. F that couch. That's what they be saying stuff like. Let me see. So I got another. Let's see. I had something else that I wanted to. Got some more topics. What's this? Nah, coddlers. Coddlers. What is this? We already did that one. What's your sign? Coddlers. Gender war. What is love? Is the trigger error? I like this one. I wanted. I think this one right here. Let's see. Rolling on 7 day, driving like it's hot. Hold up, yeah, I might do this one. I want to do it. I probably do a little hour live, and get off. Yeah, I'm gonna do a refresher.